anything that you want in life does not always come easily. And, to all the people who may be listening, and especially the young boys and girls who are listening out there in the Caribbean, I didn't imagine when I was growing up that this is where I would be. But I think it's important to remember and to know that you can make a difference in your life and in your community wherever you are.
Miss Inga O'Neale was born in Antigua but raised in Grenada by both her parents, who are Grenadians. She attended the St. Joseph's Convent, St. George, and the Grenada National College before migrating to the United States. Being the first lawyer in her family, O'Neale has been an attorney for the past 19 years. O'Neale won the primary election in New York back in June, having come up against two opponents. She went unopposed in the general elections and was officially elected judge of the Kings County Civil Court on Tuesday. In an exclusive with GBN, she speaks of her journey, which she says was not quite easy.
What gave me the courage to take the steps at this time, I didn't, start off being a lawyer thinking that I would want to be a judge. It's something that developed over time while I was working in the court system, and I saw how I can make a difference in someone's life by just helping people get to a resolution in their case, whether it was through trials that I was assisting the judge with, or whether it was through helping them get to a settlement in their case. So once I started working in the courts and I realized how I can make an impact in someone's life by being a judge, that sparked the interest in me that this is something that I would want to do.
The newly appointed judge speaks of challenges she encountered as she advanced in her career. She says what kept her grounded is the values her Grenadian parents taught her.
Being a woman, sometimes I'm sure women across the world face this, where sometimes there's what's called the imposter syndrome, where you are qualified to do the job, you have the skill set, but sometimes you doubt yourself, or you're made to feel that you have to work twice as hard to be able to have that respect from others. And of course, there's also sometimes racial issues that come into play. One thing that I credit going to school and growing up in the Caribbean, and the things that my parents taught me, is to always believe in yourself.
As part of being a judge, O'Neale is also the vice president of Lions Club, Brooklyn, New York, and serves as a mentor in law. In charting the way forward, the newly appointed judge says her intent is to be of service to humanity.
The plan is to continue to serve people, because the most important thing about my job, working in the courts, and now as I move on to be a judge, it's all about service. Ensure that whatever reason someone comes into court, or for however they look, wherever they're from, whatever language they speak, that they're treated fairly, that they're listened to, that they come in and they know that they're going to be given a fair shake, and just to treat everyone fairly and with courtesy and respect. And that's my goal as a judge. And
O'Neale credited her maternal grandmother, Huldah McQuilkin, the matriarch of the family, for taking the bold step of migrating from Grenada to Brooklyn in the 1970s in search for more opportunities for herself and her family. Christina John, GBN News.